Hello and welcome to Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses, me, Choco Billy. We have just bested the thieves. Haven't been here before, have we? Oh, Sotha's like that for some reason.
I wonder why it is that you recall this place.
Okay, so it's not just me.
You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so. Do you think you can lie to me? It saddens me to know you wish to hide such things from me.
So she can read our feelings as well.
Well, anyhow,
An empath.
I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here.
Can she see our memories?
How very odd. I wonder if somehow my memories have... I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and this strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place.
How unfortunate, fortunate.
And yet, a great depth of emotions
I feel
that sense of familiarity.
amnesia is used far too
Joy
often in
and sorrow,
stories these days,
pain
especially
and death,
fantasy
and
stories.
all things in between.
That is, it's just a really, I find a cheap story mechanical of hiding a big reveal or secret. Like, you know, because of this amnesia, there is going to be some sort of reveal or something. And when something happens to trigger her memory, it'll be like, so this was the thing, but it could be legitimately anything, so it makes it really unimaginative in my opinion.
Professor, I was wondering where you were. It's about time we headed back to the monastery.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more. I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just
Maybe
won't
this land is sacred to her somehow.
Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
I mean,
On our way out, I
some
had the chance to observe the Red
time
Canyon.
manipulative
Did you
child,
notice anything,
or
Professor?
manipulating child. Sure.
Of course. I expected as much. The area was covered in ruins, each more curious than the last. They did not match the architectural style of any era or culture within the Empire, or across all of Fodlan for that matter.
So it is ancient
That can
beyond
only mean
all.
one thing. The Valley civilization must have flourished and fallen in the distant past, long before the Empire was established. Who do you think lived there?
Yes, as they seem to not.
It's possible they weren't even human.
Well, no one seems to know anything about it. And often, if there's two ways it can go, because the Red Canyon is meant to be a
Perhaps their
sacred
remnants
ground.
still influence
Sacred
this
because
place.
of we know what happened there, or sacred because we don't know what happened there. So yeah. And the Red Canyon's where the battle in the cutscene at the beginning of the game took place, I think? I could be wrong.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry. Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu?
It's interesting, because those two options were, of course, or I will do all that I can. I guess one is more specific, but it feels like they're the same answer. You just have to speak in a way that befits the person that you're speaking to, even if the answer is the same.
Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon.
Alright, here we go, a bit
For a
backstory.
goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven. Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul. I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
It seems that you can
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt.
choose options that increase your favour with that person, but I don't know if there's if the other options are decreasing, because they're not showing it if it is,
As you wish.
or if it's
We
possible.
shall continue our...
A goddess?
Yes.
I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all.
Yes, I wonder what the chances are that it's you.
Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't.
I mean, I guess it being her is a little too on the nose, but
Perhaps
maybe
Xanadu
she is
was no home
a
back when the goddess walked the land.
agent of this goddess.
If so,
She's like
What does
one of
that
her
make me
generals
now?
that controls
A
one of the
ghost?
aspects of the world, like time, for example.
no, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected?
Maybe I'm the goddess.
Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Ugh. Nap time. Yep. Savey. So yeah, oh, that was quick.
Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon.
Yeah, so I was
Beauty in
complaining
the
about
West.
amnesia being used as a story mechanic. I much prefer if it was just a case of the details are hidden from us
When the warm
because
winds
someone's
blow
being
from
conniving.
the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
Do they bloom all over Fodlan? Like, do the outer countries that aren't part of Fodlan, do they share the same calendar as us? Because it can't be just worldwide this time of year, located entirely within your kitchen, that these plants grow. Can't be a worldwide tradition, but here we are with Christianity and celebrating Christmas. But that said, that's not based on any particular floral floral phenomena.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
More
We have received
thieves.
reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Lord Lonato, isn't he one of the fathers of one of our guys?
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard
Maybe
unit
it's-
from the Knights
oh,
of
if he's of
Seros
the
is
kingdom, that
already on
means
its way
he's
to his stronghold, Castle
one
Castor.
of
Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights.
Dimitri's
Even so,
guys,
I would like
think.
for your class to travel with the Knight's rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me,
Ooh,
Lady
someone
Rhea?
new.
This is Catherine. She will be leading the knights whom you will be accompanying.
Hi,
Nice
Catherine.
to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seiros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
That sounds mildly like a threat. So, I wonder if we get to fight these guys later on. Alright, we've got a birthday. Sylvain. Of course.
Thank you so much.
That's alright, buddy. Ooh, lots of things happening. Okay, so people... So you can see what people did. There. So there's a lot going on here. Golden fish, blessing of the land, sweet tooth week. Alright. Whose birthday is that? Lorenz. Then we got a few scheduled seminars, that's good. Fish of Mystery, eh? And then our quest at the end of the month. Alright, so we could use the day of the seminar or explore. We could rest as well, but explore as there is a lot to be done, it would seem. Okay, now we can also ask some of the students that aren't part of the Black Eagles to join us in our quests. Interesting. Oh, hello, Sothis.
You have spent quite some time in here, engaging in such idle chatter. Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste?
But why?
You must try harder from now on.
Why do we... I mean, I know that you are impatient, but I don't understand why... What's the urgency? We don't have a particular goal at this moment, aside from what we've been given by the church. Right. Choriza... Okie dokie, so we've got lots to go on here. Right, I'll probably skip between things as this place is big. And I think we've got another new area we can go to. Yeah, so all that area on the right we can go to now. So yeah, I will skip between parts and... Yeah.
Come to think of it. Here to train? You really are as hardworking as they say. Spoken like a true hard worker. Here to train?
Impressive. Something about this situation doesn't feel right. Why would a minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat?
Some people are foolish, but you are correct.
Even within the Knights of Seiros, Catherine is the strongest. By a large margin from what I've gathered. Why not seek her out as a sparring partner, Professor?
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Catherine, Her skill is impressive, I'll admit. So is her sword. But I think she's hiding something. Nobody knows anything about her past. You should spar with her. She's strong. Join me for some training sometime. I might like to become your student.
I'm studying here, so do you think I've got it in me to be a top-tier mercenary, Professor? I do. Though, it's about so much more than being rich. It's about honor.
But the money is nice.
Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family. Christoph, I think it was. I have a request.
Okie dokie. Go on a good old fashioned fetch quest. I swear to God, if we find the stuff in Manuela's room, we know something is afoot.
Well...
Did you hear? There's news of someone in the kingdom raising an army. The kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the horror of it? Would you be so kind as to do me a favor?
I still have much.
I simply must thank you, Professor.
Alright, so we learned from Manuela some faith. But that also means that we expended an activity point. I'm now faith level E+, I think it is. And as I want to get our boy to... So there we go. I want to get him to... not Myrmidon. Monk. That'll be useful. No support.
Another fine day, alone in my room, and plenty of books to read.
Bernadetta, I have something to discuss with you.
Oh.
What? I didn't do anything.
No need to be defensive. I am not angry.
Oh, you definitely are. I can tell. Just get it over with. What did I do?
You did not do anything wrong. Please, listen.
Runs off in fear?
Look, just breathe, will you?
Can't breathe. Too scared.
I see that you are struggling. Please calm down.
If you'd got to the point, maybe it would have been fine by now.
Easy for you to say.
I just wanted to discuss how you are always hiding in your room. It seems like something must be troubling you, for you to shut yourself away like that. If something is the matter, maybe I can help. But you need to tell me what it is first.
No thanks. I'm fine. See, I'm breathing out. You fixed me. Can I go?
Do you not realize that life is passing you by? Have you no desire to venture beyond this reclusive lifestyle?
Yeah, this is more Ferdinand thinking how much he wants to impose himself upon other people. This is just a typical extrovert versus introvert discussion.
There's a whole world waiting for you out there. The social life of a noble is actually rather...
Just stop it. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Bernadetta, this is unhealthy behavior. I beg you to take my hand. Otherwise, I will have to pick you up and carry you, and neither of us...
What if I actually like being alone? Is that so hard to imagine? It's none of your business. Get lost! Oh. Oh no!
Ouch! I sprained my wrist.
Oh, no. Now you've done it, Bernie. Now,
his eternal rival.
I do not wish to hurt you. Actually,
No! I'm done for! You'll be the death of me for sure!
maybe I should just come back later.
Oh dear. I like that increased their support level. Alright, Dorothea and Ferdinand as well. We need to... It always seems to be people in Ferdinand.
Ah, Dorothea. The dining hall seems so much brighter with you here.
Ferdy, I must say you are quite adept with flattery. Please, give me some more.
Flattery? No, I was not... There you go with that attitude again. Why do you reserve such cold treatment for me and me alone? Do you hate me, Dorothea? Or have you some other reason to avoid my company?
I underestimated you. I assumed your noble upbringing had dulled your perception. But you got it right on your first try. I hate you.
I was right. Might I ask why you find me so despicable? I can scarcely guess.
Don't waste another minute thinking about it.
That will not do. I do not think you would hate a person for no reason.
Perhaps. How's this? If you can guess why, I'll let you know if you're right. The brains of us common folk are so simple, it should be pretty easy for a big shot noble to sort out.
Eesh, some class tension there.
Very well. I cannot walk away from a challenge. I have no choice but to chance a guess. You are always making fun, calling me a big shot and so forth. Perhaps you think all nobles are... No, it cannot be that simple.
Oh? What can't be that simple?
Please, will you not give me a clue?
Well, let me see. A good clue? I know. It's because you're like a bee. That ought to be enough of a clue. So long, Ferdy.
A bee? I haven't the slightest. Perhaps because I am such a diligent worker?
Oh dear. So caught up in his own mind. Alright, nothing new there. Alright, that's Gerald's alcoholic flask. His whiskey flask. It's made of wood though. I assume it's been treated in some way, because otherwise that would just get weird and manky. Here you go, Dad.
Thanks for your help.
Gift option to increase your support points with others by giving them things they like. A gift also increases an ally's motivation. You may sometimes find lost items around the monastery. Use the lost item option to return them to the owners and increase support points. As with gifts, and allies motivation also increased. Cool. We found a fair amount of those. Okay, so you can just talk to any of the people and they will give you some form of training. Spear, authority, and horsey riding. Well, we're good for all those. Alright, next place, I think. Oh no, still got a fair few people to talk to.
Hey, you.
Professor, I heard that you may battle even among the knights. She is something special. A holy knight who is able to wield a hero's relic. Still, she can be a mite difficult.
Good news, everyone! That's what he sounds like. I wonder if it's the same voice actor.
This place has so many breathtaking works of art. I feel like I'm living in a museum. Each piece can teach us about styles and techniques from 1,000 years ago. I'm from a family of merchants, so I've been able to see a lot of art, but I won't pretend to be an expert.
So that's going to be the big dude, Caspar, and Hanneman. Oh, okay. By anyone who loves animals or cute things, horseback riding, or weapon maintenance. Okie dokie. Also, that is truly some stunning art, that. Oh, wrong button.
Of course.
Setev? Oh, no.
Pointing a sword at the Holy Church of Seros is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself, meting out appropriate punishment to the sinful. It is a sacred duty with which we have been entrusted.
Yeah, but every authority deserves to be challenged every once in a while. Keep it in check.
As a member of the church yourself, I hope that you will take that to heart.
Yeah, what can you teach me? Oh, so she can teach faith and reason, can she? Cool. And why can she teach about brawling? Interesting, and swords. So those two I expected. I expected it to be like faith, reason, and authority. But that's, brawling. Huh. The more you know.
To be honest, I felt a bit lost here at the monastery. At a loss for what to do. Thankfully, a sweet young girl reached out and offered her help. I believe she's Sedith's little sister.
Ah, Flame. No, I already know about that. Gifts, maybe? But, no. Right, Mercedes, what do you want?
Whispers about Lord Lonato. They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army?
Forced to, or it's not actually him.
Oh, Professor. You were working late last night, weren't you? You shouldn't overdo it. A ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told.
Alright, let's see what your quest
I
is.
have a favor to ask of you.
Ooh, another lost item maybe? Best pest practices. A list of the different pests that target plants during cultivation complete. I'm not sure what I looked at, but okay. Oh, cool. Alright, new area. The Knight's Hall and Stable. Horsies.
Catherine has invited me to train with her. How much do you think I should train before I'm ready to train with someone that strong?
I mean, just train with her. That way you know what you need to train on. You don't train to train, do you? Oh, what's down here? Oh, a graveyard. I can't even see the activation point. Alright, fine.
It is a noble's duty to protect the common folk, not to endanger them by rallying armies in such a feckless and improper manner. Abuse of that kind is no better than slavery. A proper noble must guard the people from such a fate, wouldn't you say?
No, as arrogant and asshole-ish as you seem, at least you have your head screwed on, right? That's what I would say, so I'm going to say it.
There can be no legitimate cause for a noble to abandon that basic obligation. Let us put an end to this quickly.
We shall see. Yes, can't go down there, I know. Oh, nothing that way either. Ugh. I like that you can run around this place, but it doesn't need to be so big. I get the feeling of realism, and that's quite cool, but there's a lot of nothing everywhere.
Best be on your guard. Best be on your...
Alright then.
Let's see.
Dimitri, what have you got to say with
After
this?
Fargus lost its king, there were many rebellions. It is likely that Lord Lonato's provocations are related. How frustrating that I am too young to take the throne, rendered powerless by age. If the throne is vacant much longer, the kingdom will fall to ruin.
Seems quite disturbing to you.
After Fargus lost
But do you want that power to regain its glory, or do you want the power to take the power and abuse it? Or are you just being genuine? Yeah, we've already started all these things, so we'll get to them when we get to it.
Professor, have you seen Felix around? I swear, as soon as you take your eyes off him, poof, he's gone.
Which one's Felix?
Ah, of course he's there. Sorry for bothering you, Professor. Thanks.
Yeah, okay. No. To be honest, I don't know who I'd give those gifts to.
Say, what? I hear that Lord Lonato served the King of Fargus's older brother when he was younger. Or something like that. He already had status and prestige, so why raise a rebellion? I guess it's none of my business.
Well, anything that happens that affects the well-being of your guard is your business, I would say. What happens if there's any...
What? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
fights because of this? And if they bring the fight to us, that very much concerns you then.
Have you talked with Catherine yet? If the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream.
Nice, very eloquent.
Oh, and that relic of hers. I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
Okay, that relic has been talked about a few times. I'm guessing it's relics are going to be a thing. Like a mechanic. That or it's going to have some form of...
Oh. Hello, Professor.
power, I guess.
Was there something you needed? Oh, you like horses? I like them too. They're such kind creatures.
That's a person we give riding boots to.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome, my dear. That is a hairy horse. It's a half horse, half goat.
Maybe. Professor, your clothes are a bit dirty. If you don't pay attention to your hygiene, the girls won't like you. I hate when my clothes get dirty.
That's one of the many reasons I find it best to train as little as possible.
Nice. Someone clearly doesn't... This is the thing, like, so many people come here... Like, it's an academy for fighting, but so many people here don't like fighting. I mean, arguably you should never like fighting, right? Better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war, but
Since
still.
we're heading to Castle Gaspar, that means we'll be passing through Magdred Way. The road is well known for its beautiful surroundings. Depending on the time of year, it can be incredibly foggy, though. When it's like that, you can't enjoy the lovely scenery. Lucky for us, it shouldn't be too foggy while we're there. Not that we'll have time for a sight.
Unless we get ambushed. And that fog would be a very good one-up on us.
Inspirational.
Right, let's harvest. Ooh, okay. And a rocky burdock, whatever that means. But what are we planting this time? Excuse me. Mixed herb seeds. Ooh, what's that? 5 angelica seeds. Oh, I've got plenty of those. Except I've got 2. I have 2 seeds. I can pick 2 things now. Nice. Yeah, let's do 2 of those. Alright, that'll do. Another batch of seeds. Pale blue flower seeds.
If the flowers within the greenhouse are removed, they will soon wilt and wither. Is that not so, Professor? I feel I can empathize with them. The flowers.
Taken out of your zone and you
Flowers that
die.
thrive, despite their environment, are truly inspiring, are they not?
I guess. Well,
The plants of Fodlan are different ones than in Brigid, and people here are unknowing of the spirits who watch over the earth and bless it. Only the goddess is known. Is that factual?
Hey,
ah, we have a
do you
button
happen
for
to
you.
have any food on you? No matter how much I eat before I train, my muscles must be going through a growth spurt.
I'm very happy for you. Here, have a button.
Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
Just get some properly fitting shirts, dude. It's not hard.
No.
No? Alright then. Jaritza, you wanted to have a fight or something, didn't you? Well, let's do some fishing first. With my 1 earthworm. Yeah, I guess. Yay! We got an Emid pike. Yeah, I know. No more fishing for me.
What? I desired fresh air. True. I have a favor to ask.
So this is like another form of tutorial, basically. Alright, let's go to the Battalion Guild. I think I was just at. I think it's not too far away.
What do you require?
Replenish a battalion's endurance, eh? Right. Your authority is good, Hubert, so we need to give you someone to command. I don't know why I gave it to Dorothea. Was it Dorothea? Someone I gave it to. Ferdinand, Edelgard, and me. Ooh, monks. Cool. Allies gain might or move +5 to the turn. Interesting, very interesting. Oh, I do like the sound of that. Yeah. Should I give anyone else? Yeah, that'll do like that, I think. Well, let's actually check some abilities as well. Everyone's got everything they need. Or have, even, and combat arts. I imagine it's much the same. Hey, Bernie. She seems happy and content. That's nice.
Huh? Is someone there? What do you want?
Let's give her something cute.
Wow, thank you so much!
Oh wow, she really liked that. Cool.
My central duty as a noble is to protect the common folk. I abhor those like Lord Lonato, who deliberately shatter the peace. Utterly disgraceful.
Everyone's ripping on this Lord Lonato guy, but if it seems like it's a bad idea for him to do this, he probably knows that as well. Unless he really is that deluded.
You have a kind soul, Professor. Now I feel a little sheepish for showing anger and not empathy. I apologize for my impetuousness.
As angsty as Ferdinand is, he is trying to better himself. He's just a little not insensitive, just very unaware of himself. Unself-aware, even. Oh man, that would have been nice to have her there. Maybe that would have affected my fishing. Claude.
Hey, Teach. There's some minor noble rebelling in Fargus, right? He has no chance of winning. I wonder what he hopes to achieve.
Maybe it's just about making a statement.
Huh? Are you going along to help? Sounds like an easy victory, but good luck out there. Hey, huh?
I'm sorry, but I must vent to someone, Professor.
Ooh, juicy goss.
You're familiar with Manuela's slovenly behavior, yes?
Who isn't?
That woman. She borrowed a book last week and returned it with stains of unknown origin on the cover and several pages either folded or torn.
Eesh.
Just now, she dropped a sandwich on the floor, picked it up, and kept eating. When she saw my shock, she said simply, 3-second rule.
Well, I'm sorry that upsets you so, but it is kind of funny. Alright. Well, I have a gift for you. Or is it a lost item? There we go. Sketch of a sigil.
I can't believe I left this behind. Well, thank you so much for retrieving it.
That's alright, my friend. Quite alright indeed. You hear that, guys? It's Sweet Tooth Week.
If you have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought to my attention that certain individuals have been making advances toward Flame. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? If you do see anyone getting too close with Flame, please inform me of it at once.
What can you teach me? Where's your lots? All the weapons except for brawling, authority, and flying. Huh. Interesting. Ooh. More items. A School of Sorcery book. Textbook of the Kingdom School of Sorcery. It probably belongs to someone who went to that school.
Ah, today's meal was delicious. Linhardt keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something. Absolutely. I knew you'd see things my way.
I have something for you, young man.
Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
Uh-huh.
Professor, I feel I must speak to you about Caspar's eating habits. I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire plates of food in mere seconds. If that is a polite way of calling him a goat, I'm inclined to agree.
No more useful gifts. Lost items. Edelgard. Belongs to someone who has known Jolt for a long time. That could be a net. I think it's a net. Something like that. Kingdom School of Sorcery, A. Trying to think who that might be. Anyway, Sweet Tooth Week. Yeah, see what's on the... Ooh, Sagard and Cream. Or Peach Sorbet. Chickpeas and peach sorbet. Alright. Before we do anything, let's... wrong button. Let's see what everyone's... Can I see people's motivation? So... Ah, there we are. So, Edelgard. Yeah, so Edelgard and then anyone else. Hubert, Linhardt, Caspar need... Excuse me. Some pepping up. Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
The game told me.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
Oh, look at that. They're so happy. Grew significantly stronger. Nice. Also, it's weird seeing Linhardt smile. Ah, that's all our activity points used up, unfortunately. Right, I guess I'll call the episode there. Unless... I might see if I can find a couple of these lost items people. Let's have a look. Of course, we haven't been to the cathedral, or apparently the dormitory second floor, which I didn't know existed. So we should go there quickly before we finish.
Here's the story. We are truly blessed with how fertile the monastery grounds are. Every day, there's something new to harvest.
No, that's for... Has known Geralt for a long time. That could be his knight friend. Could be Lady Rhea. Could be his student. And I forget who went to the Kingdom's School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I'm sure I shall recall, though, through some means. Hello, Councillor. Advice box. Okay. Oh my god, 30 seconds. Being a bit old and else, I want the others to rely on me like an old sister. Is there anything I can do to make myself more approachable? Try hard to conduct yourself like an old sister would. Don't worry, you already are. You should be more careful with your words. I think don't worry, you already are, because you're concerned about what others think about. Ah.
Thank you so much for your help.
Alright. I'm supposed to write a letter to my brother to let him know how I'm doing, but there's nothing that I want to write about, and on top of that, it's just too much work. About your friends, just tell him you're doing fine, be honest and tell him you have nothing to say. Yeah, it's better to write and focus on something positive, I guess. I know it's that girl. Ah, they're quite cool, I like that. Little quick time events. Also, we've got some more snails, we can do some more fishing. I'll do that off camera though.
What's going to happen to Lenato? If he's killed, I don't know how I'll live with that.
That's right, it's your dad, isn't it? Or adopted father. I knew it was someone's father. I was so sad that it's Ash's as well. Shall I ask him to come on the mission with me? Oh dear.
Yes.
Alright. Maybe he'll be able to talk some sense into someone. That's gonna be interesting. Very interesting. Ish? Is there... Alright, so there's someone in the far corner. Oh yeah, there we are.
I have a thought.
Ah!
Past here is the holy mausoleum where the saints of the Church of Sarah slumber. Sorry, but only a select few It's open to the public on only one day of the year for the goddess's rite of rebirth.
New Year's Day, I'm guessing. What would you be able to teach me? Axe, brawling, and heavy armor. Cool. Here, have a gift. No. Hand-drawn map.
Not mine.
Oh, okay, so if you can't... Ah, interesting. So you can't give them to the wrong person. That's good to know. Alright, a net. It's almost definitely not yours.
Thankfully. Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
Oh, you know, just had a feeling or instinct. Yay, lost items return to those who own them. Right. Next time, we move on to the next week. See you there.